My friends, lately there's been so much information thrown out about crossplay, the aftermarket, and how September Soiree will play out. So my friends, even though all of these things have been talked about so much by so many people, I thought today I would just give you the most recent updates that I have for you on all of these things. So yes, people, I'm going to talk about the crossplay, Nintendo Switch release date, when the aftermarket is coming, what LTMs we're getting next in September Soiree. And for you PC Apex Legends players out there, I actually have an update about Origin as a platform for Apex in the future. Anyways, my people, I'm Alarmix, and let's get into the video. So as far as crossplay goes, it seems that we couldn't be expecting crossplay to come until about September 22nd, because when Respawn officially confirmed crossplay for Apex Legends, really all they said about the release date is that it should be coming this fall. But then all of a sudden you heard the Apex community talking about the possibility of crossplay coming on September 15th. I think the main reason for all of this speculation of crossplay coming on the 15th is because it was data mined that the aftermarket was going to be on this date also. The developers of Apex Legends originally said that crossplay would be a very hard thing to do because Apex Legends was not built with crossplay in mind. So I'm guessing to actually make crossplay work with Apex Legends, they practically had to remake Apex Legends. So given that crossplay was so hard to make work for this game and the nature of crossplay itself, chances are crossplay when it comes, it is not going to be bug free. So I would have to say that it's long been speculated by some people that crossplay will not come with a season update, so an aftermarket would be a perfect thing to release with crossplay. So it was data mined by Shrugtull that the aftermarket was planned to be released originally on September 15th, but then all of a sudden they threw in the September Soiree. So given that there were no previous leaks on September Soiree and the whole nature of this thing all of a sudden popping into the game, it's pretty clear that this event was thrown into Apex to cover a content delay. More specifically, Shrugtull has said that the September Soiree was thrown into Apex to cover complications with Nintendo Switch support for Apex and crossplay. And this information is actually a couple of days old, but we actually got the man himself reinforcing the point this morning in a tweet. He said, "Hi peoples, don't expect aftermarket Switch crossplay today. That's looking like October now." So I'm just gonna throw up this visual representation of the blocks of stored data. So there's a block that goes from August 17th to September 15th, and then a block that goes from September 15th to October 6th. So it seems that Respawn originally planned in the September 15th slot to the October 6th to have the aftermarket in this spot. But this morning, it was tweeted by Shrugtull that he expects the Soiree skins to actually make a return today. So I'm gonna go over the bundles that are expected to return in this time slot. We do know the names of the bundles, but the exact content of all of them are not known, but I have a pretty good guesstimation on some of the bundles for you guys. So we know that we're getting the 20 and 100 pack bundles. Just given that this is an event, this is going to be the cheapest time to buy packs throughout the entire season according to the past. We're getting the Pathfinder bundle. It is not officially known what will be in the Pathfinder bundle yet, but because this is a Soiree bundle, I can tell you that this is probably going to include the Servant Marvin skin. We're also getting a bundle with the name of Viceroy. We've had the Viceroy bundle in Apex in the past, and this included the Viceroy Bangalore skin, the Modern Advances RE45 skin, and the Dark Realm Prowler. We also are getting the Grand Soiree bundle, the Legendary bundle, and the Watson bundle. It was confirmed by Respawn that Kings Canyon After Dark would be available until September 15th. So what mode is up next? It was tweeted by Shrugtull this morning that he thinks that Armed and Dangerous is coming next. Some further evidence that September Soiree was rushed content to cover for a crossplay delay is when they first brought in Dummy's Big Day, and there were some pretty big problems with it, and they actually removed it from September Soiree for the time being. But for those of you that really wanted Dummy's Big Day, do not worry. Dummy's Big Day should be making a return right after Armed and Dangerous. Moving on to the news that I was talking about for Apex PC players. It turns out that Origin is being completely replaced by an application called EA Desktop App. So with the Steam release coming to Apex pretty soon here, the current Origin is kind of a horrible platform. I mean, I use it myself and it's really not that great. And I think that Origin just really has no competition with Steam. Like, Steam is going to absolutely destroy Origin when it's released. I think that in the current state, if Steam was released, players would have pretty much no sort of incentive to use Origin over Steam. Also, according to what the developers are saying, this new EA app will allow players to engage with their game more conveniently. So people, for me as an Apex PC player, this is an absolute great piece of news because it seems that the Origin that we know of today is going to be a thing of the past. I mean, I hate using the thing. Anyways, people, I really hope you enjoyed this news update. If you are not subscribed to to the YouTube channel, go below this video and hit that subscribe button. It takes just a quick second and it really helps out the channel. And people, that'll be about it for me, the Alarmix, and I hope to see you in another video.